Cleaning the glass or acrylic on your aquarium is one of the biggest things that you can do as an aquarium owner to increase the perception of your aquarium. Here are a couple tips we have for tools to use and how to avoid scratches. For glass aquariums, my favorite handheld algae scraper is going to be the Seachem one. I love this one because the blade is super sharp, and when you flip it around, you get more life out of the blade as well. Now, regardless if you're using this one or other metal algae scrapers, the big thing you want to watch out for is the quality of the blade. So over time, as it gets used, they can kind of get bent or warped. That's going to increase your likelihood of scratching the aquarium. The other thing is, with these metal ones, only use them on glass aquariums. The nice thing about these Seachem ones is they do come with a pad inside, but sometimes you need a harder surface, and we'll get to that in just a second. Now, if you need a little bit of a harder surface on your acrylic tank, maybe you got coralline growing on there, you will want a plastic scraper like this. A plastic blade like this is way less likely to scratch your acrylic aquarium. Now, these two here are my favorite soft algae scrubbers. So this right here is like almost like a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. That is not what this is. This is the Seachem algae pads. And these ones are really nice because if you do have a scratch in the aquarium, these can kind of get into that scratch and buff it out. And then if you're standing far away, you don't see like a dark green algae line inside a scratch in the tank. There's also these square, coarser algae pads we usually have in stock, but I'm out right now, so I'm using one of the ones we use. And these are good for acrylic tanks and also for glass as well. So this is really good as like a polish if you're someone who's really cleaning your glass every single day. It actually is pretty strong as well. It won't take off coralline algae. It does work on some of the harder green algae that's been sitting for a while. But if it's really tough green algae, you might want to give this a shot or go back to your scrapers. Now, if you're someone who likes to minimize how much of your skin gets wet, we have these algae scrapers as well. There is a glass version and an acrylic version. Just make sure you're using the right one because we want to eliminate getting scratches in your tank. Now, while all these tools can help you keep the tank clean and reduce your likelihood of scratching it, you still have to pay attention while you're cleaning. Make sure the tools are in good condition and that you're not pushing way too hard on the glass. And if you're looking for a recommendation on a magnetic cleaner, the Tunze ones are the best ones out there. There's a couple different options. One key tip I have for these is to actually keep them out of the tank and only put it in the tank when you need it. If it sits in the tank for a long period of time, you can actually start to grow little calcifying things on it, and then it will scratch the tank at that point.